Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School here on this Thursday evening, July 7th, 1988, for action in Pony League softball. Chazy today visiting the Northeastern Clinton-based Tri-Village Patriots. The Tri-Village Patriots in tight ball, comprised of players from the Champlain-Rouses Point and Moore's Youth Commissions. So this is probably a future peek at Northeastern versus Chazy Central. The Tri-Village team coached by Leonard Patry, Chazy by Rob Gravel. Chazy in green, at bat Tim Martin. He's the catcher. He'll be followed by Kevin Kuhlman, Brad Bouchard, Daryl Avery, Brad LeBombard, Shane O'Connor, Randy Hosler, Chad Stevens, Bill Gregoire. Line shot, base hit. A leadoff single to start the game. Bring up Kevin Kuhlman. Defensively for the Patriots, pitching is Sean Hicks. Behind the plate, Eric Young. At first base, Matt Fredette. Second base, Ben Gooley. Shortstop, Chad Van Heusen. Third base, Randy Patry. Left field, Jeremy Agor. Center field, Mike Bushy. That pitch is high. And right field, Chad Seguin. Umpires, and the plate, Wes True. On the bases, Happy Ashline. Tri-Village comes in here with a record of 3-0-1. 3 wins, no losses, 1 tie. Chazy 3-1-1. 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. The ties come when it gets to be too dark to play, so some of these games have been long. Game starting at 6 o'clock. Expect them to be over by 7:45 or so, but some of these have been longer than that. Stolen base. Actually, a walk. So it's a stolen base. He could have been thrown out if he stepped off that bag on that. Batter here, Brad Bouchard, first baseman. Chopper to Van Heusen at short. Goes to second for 1. The first, not in time. Runners at the corners. I'll bring up the cleanup batter, Daryl Avery, the pitcher. Runners at the corners, 1 out. High ball 1. All 2. Thrown into center field. Ben Gooley backing up the play. The throw got away from Van Heusen. Throw was not especially close to the bag. Runners at second and third now. First base open. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and miss, strike two. That'll fill the count. 3-2 the count. And the pitch. High, ball four. Avery walks. Loads him up. Now bring up Brad LaBombard, the center fielder. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Come on, guys. Brad, don't chase any bad ones. Watch the run, buddy. Here, go. First with it.
Strike one. LaBombard chopping at that one.
Come on, Brad. Help yourself. Your head in there. Back elbow up. Come on. Okay.
Foul tip, strike two.
Come on, Brad. No favors. Your pitch.
Misses. Ball one, 1-2. Way high, ball two. Even the count, 2-2. Hicks has got to make a hitter out of him. A walk would force in the first run of the game. Hit to the right side. Fredette made it unassisted at first, allows a run to score. Martin scores, makes it 1-0. They get the second out, however. Runners at second and third. And a batter, Shane O'Connor. Foul bat, strike one. Strike two.
One more, buddy. One more. Shane, shorten up a little. Come on. You gotta protect.
Ball. 1-2. Outside. Young keeping it from getting away. Full count. 3-2. First base is open. Popped up. Taken at third by Randy Patry. After 1/2 inning, it's Chazy 1 and Tri-Village coming to bat.
Did you get the lineup with that last batter, O'Connor?
Randy Patry will lead off the bottom of the first. His team down 1-0. He'll be followed by Mike Bushy, Chad Van Heusen, Eric Young, Sean Hicks, Jeremy Igor, Matt Fredette, Ben Gooley, and Chad Seguin. Defensively for Chazy, pitching is Daryl Avery. Strike one. On the plate, Tim Martin. At first base, Brad Bouchard. Second base, Randy Hosler. Shortstop, Kevin Kuhlman. Foul back. Third base, Shane O'Connor. Left field, Chad Stevens. Center field is Brad Bombard. Right field, Bill Gregoire. Ball. Ball. Outside. Full count. Ball 4. Patry taking his time. The ball got away. Just casually dropped his bat until he heard his father, the coach, saying hustle, and he took off. Batter now, Mike Bushy. He's the son of Home Run Bushy, also known as Homer Bushy. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bushy strikes out to bring up the shortstop, Chad Van Heusen.
Hey, Chad. I was going to pitch the swing at you. You're calling him strike. That's all right. Come on, Chad. Chad.
Hit and run is on. Hit to third. Long throws be too high. Oh, no. Took off with a lot of arc. I thought it was going to be thrown away, but O'Connor makes the play. 2 outs. And Eric Tank Young, the batter. 2 outs, runner at second. Outside ball.
You wait, Big Bell. Get him off, Rob. Get him off. Get him off. Come on, Eric. Come on. You're all tied up with that.
That was in the catcher's glove by the time Young swung his bat on that one. Well, Patry in at third. So the potential tying run at third base with 2 outs here in the first.
Randy. Go, Eric. Drop him in, buddy. Let's go.
Pitch from Avery. Kind of close to take that one with 2 strikes on you. Young, very brave, taking that one. Ball 4. Young walks. That'll put runners at the corners. And the batter will be the pitcher, Sean Hicks, with Jeremy Agor on deck. Young in uncontested at second. So Tri-Village with 2 runners in scoring position. Ball. Swing and a miss.
One more, D, then we come hit. Come on, bud.
Foul back. Fouled off Martin. He said he's all right. High and outside ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Hicks goes down swinging. And we'll go to the second inning with Chazy leading 1-0. Randy Hosler leading off the top of the second. His team up 1-0. Strike. 1-1. Foul back. That'll be strike 2.
Go, Randy. Move up on the plate a little. You got to protect. Your catch. No favors. Your catch.
Ball. Full count. And a payoff pitch. Swung on a miss. Hosler went down swinging. Young dropped the ball. Hosler didn't take off, and Young made the tag. So Rambo Hosler is out, and bring up Chad Stevens, the left fielder. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Bottom of the order, Sean. Come on. No walks here. Come on, Chad. No favors. Your pitch.
Strike.
Come on, Chad. Don't be backing up. Dig in up there. Come on. You can hit this guy. Come on. Choke up. Be set. Get your elbow back.
Strike 2. Even the count at 2-2. On deck, Bill Gregoire. Swings at a high one. Out of the strike zone, strike 3. 2 strikeouts this inning for Hicks. Let's bring up Bill Gregoire. Good, ball 1. Strike.
Get this one, Sean. You want this one.
Ball. Hit him. Hit Gregoire on the thigh. That'll put him on with 2 outs in the top of the order now. Tim Martin, the catcher. High, ball 1. Ball 2. Popped up. Patry grabs it in foul territory. Nothing across for Chazy. In a second, we go to the bottom of the inning with Chazy leading Tri-Village 1-0. Jeremy Igor swinging late on that one, leading off the second inning. Strike 1. Chazy leading 1-0. Strike 2.
You ready? Step into it.
Misses low, barely. Barely missed on that one. Avery winds, delivers. High, ball 2, 2-2.
Gotta come to you now.
Out of the strike zone, strike 3. Agor goes fishing and strikes out. Batter now will be Matt Fredette with Ben Gooley on deck and Chad Seguin in the hole. Ball 1. Outside, ball 2.
Gotta be there, bud. Gotta be there. Come on. You're right, All right.
Inside, ball. Ball 3, 3-0. Ball 4. Fredette walks. I'll bring up Ben Gooley. Hit to the right side. They'll go to second, get the lead runner, and have 2 down. A wasted throw to first. No reason for that throw to first. Gooley was there a long time before that ball, and just throwing that ball like that, it's just a good reason for giving the runner an extra base. But half the time on those type of plays, the ball goes out of play, and the runner ends up on second. This is Chad Seguin, the right fielder, 2 outs. Ben Gooley leading off first. Seguin wraps it to the right side for a base hit. Bobbled and right. Gooley watching the ball instead of his coach. Gooley watching the ball instead of the coach, and as a result, he's at second instead of standing at third base right now. So a base hit there for Seguin, top of the order now. This is Randy Patre. They have 2 outs. Strike 1. Foul back, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. A delivery to Patre. Just misses, ball 1. Ball 2. 2-2. Ball 3 loads, fills the count. And a walk would load the bases. Swings and misses, strike 3. We'll go to the third with Tri-Village scoreless and Chazy leading 1-0. Kevin Kuhlman leading off the third. We have a defensive change for Tri-Village. The Flea Morrison's come in to play third, replacing Patre. In tight. Ball 2. Ball 3. Ball 4. Nope, that's ball 3. 3-1 to count. 3-1.
Like a normal baby, not a cabbage patch.
Hit to the right side. Gooley to first.
Yes, all right.
In time. 1 out. This will bring up Brad Bouchard with 1 out. Bouchard, the first baseman, looks at ball 1. Swings at a high offering. Taken in left field by Jeremy Igor. 2 down, and bring up Daryl Avery, the pitcher. Avery hits it to the right side. Dropped by Seguin. Safe. Dropped the ball, but the tag was a little bit late anyway. Oh, 2-base error for Avery. And batter Brad LaBombard, the center fielder. Foul at the plate. Strike 1. Ball. Avery in its third. Hit to the right side. Through, that'll score a run. Be an error on, let's see, first baseman Fredette. And Chazy leads 2-0. Batter Shane O'Connor. And another stolen base. Lombard in at second. Two nothing. Chazy leading with 2 outs in the top of the second. Gooley at second. The first. We'll go to the bottom of the third. The score 2-0. Chazy leading Tri-Village. Mike Bushy will lead off the bottom of the third. His team down 2-0. Strike 1. Ball 1-1. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-1. Strike 2. Strike 3. Not a half-hearted swing at a time. They'll bring up Chad Van Heusen, the shortstop. Ball 1. Strike 1-1. Strike 2. Ball 3 misses outside. Popped up. Ball 4. Van Heusen walks. I'll bring up the cleanup man, Eric Young. Strike. Van Heusen in at second. He's going to try for third, and he'll be in easily.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's what we want. Now, get him in.
Ball. Foul back. Ball.
Good eye, Tank. Good eye.
All right, Chad, be ready.
Plays at first base, guys.
2-2 the count. Ball 3. Here comes Van Heusen. Good head play by Van Heusen.
All right.
Martin lost the ball at the plate. And Van Heusen hustles in and scores, makes it a 2-1 ball game. Team down by 1 now. 3-2 the count on Young. And a pitch. Pop to the right, to the left side. O'Connor at third. In foul territory. Pulls it down. We have 2 outs. 2 down. The batter now, Sean Hicks, the pitcher. Ball 1. Ball 2. Temperature 92 degrees at the game time. A hot, sticky evening here, July 7, 7/7/88. Strike, 2-1.
Plant those feet, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Ball 3. 3-1. Ball 4. Hicks draws the walk. And the batter is Jeremy Agor. The left fielder looks at ball 1. Martin tried to fake Hicks out. Faked that he'd lost the ball that time, but Hicks wasn't biting. Fouled. 1-1. Ball. 2-1 to count. Way high, ball 3. Way high, ball 4. Hicks is going to go to third. No, he's going to hold up. They would have had him. Oh, Agor at first. Hicks, the potential tying run at second. And this is not Matt Fredette. Adam Bogue batting here for Matt Fredette. Bogue back in the area for a few weeks vacation, I guess, and he's playing ball with the Tri-Village. His father Gordon, one of the transplanted Harris people. Bogue, one of the top golfers in Section 7 a year ago, as an 8th grader.
Yeah!
And he gets a base hit. That's going to go a long way. That's going to score Hicks.
Come on, Adam!
Here comes Agor. He's going to score. It's going to be a home run here for Bogue. A pinch hit. 3-run homer. Did he touch third? He did. He just barely touched it. A 3-run homer until we hear otherwise. Pinch hit, 3-run homer. Adam Bogue, the import. The pride of Dayton, Ohio, makes it 4-2. Out of now, Ben Gooley. Way high. Another ball. Could be trouble. Avery, make the tag. Avery makes the play unassisted. We go to the 4th inning with Tri-Village Patriots leading 4-2. Jody Barrier leading off the 4th inning. His team down 4-2. Barrier, well, let's see, he'll be pitching, I believe. Yes, he's nope. Let's see. Yes, Jody Barrier will be pitching. He's batting here for Randy Hosler. Strike.
Okay, John, all right.
Foul back. Strike 2. Way high.
Good eye up there.
In tight.
Hey, Rob, come on, bottom of the order now. No walk. You hit her, Jody. Good. Give it a line. Bob, you're right there.
Barrier wraps a single on the right field line. He's going to stop at first. A leadoff single for Barrier puts the potential tying run at the plate. Jason Labarge, the batter.
Nobody out, let's go. Be tight up there. Come on. Wake up, please.
Ball 1. Top of the 4th, 4-2. Tri-Village leading Chazy. There's some defensive changes here for Tri-Village I should probably make you aware of. Pitching now is Rob Musso. Behind the plate is Craig the Hammer Hicks. Popped up.
Hey, Lee, could you hear me yell? Could you hear Chad yell? What does that mean, Lee? You learn all out there. What does it mean?
Error on Morrison, but Van Heusen picked it up and fired to second to get to get a Barrier, who had to hold up. So break for Chazy because Labarge probably a little bit faster runner than Barrier. Now goes an error on Morrison. And a batter here, let's see, this is Matt Williamson. He's coming in for Bill Gregoire. Let's see, Craig Hicks is the catcher. First base is now Eric Young, who was the catcher. At second base is still Ben Gooley. Shortstop still Chad Van Heusen. Third base still Lee Morrison, who came in for Patry. Center field is still home, Mike Bushy. Right field is Adam Bogue, who came in for Fredette. And left field is Matt Engtill, who came in for Jeremy Agor. Ball.
Hey, Rob, come on, babe. No walk.
3-0 the count. Musso delivers. Ball. Runners at first and second. And top of the order, Tim Martin, the catcher. Potential tying run is at first in this 4-2 ball game. Top of the fourth in a 7-inning ball game. Ball.
Throw it in there, Rob.
We're playing with these guys.
Good eye, Timmy, good eye.
Ball 2. Foul tick, strike. Popped up,
Hustle!
dropped it.
Good try, good try.
Hicks trying to stay in bounds.
Good try.
Was near the out of play line, and he dropped it.
Game, Robbie, game.
Come on, Rob.
Fouled, strike 2. Foul back. Popped up. Young drifting over, makes the grab. Young should be careful about continuing his run and running out of play. If he steps out of play, runners on base would advance. He carries the ball out of play, so he has to be careful about catching that and just keeping on going on wandering around. So Kevin Kuhlman, who's going to be playing second base in the bottom of the fourth. We're going to have a barrier into pitch, and Avery will be going to shortstop in the bottom of the inning. Popped up. Young should have it. Makes the catch and catches his hat. So makes 2 catches. And we go to the bottom of the fourth with a 4-2 score. Tri-Village leading Chazy.
Okay.
No pitch.
Umpire Wes True giving a little pitching clinic, showing Barrier how he's going to have to stand out there. Call no pitch on the first one.
Good hit. Good hit. Go, go.
Labar just stood and watched that in center field. Labar, the center fielder, just stood and watched that. It'll be a base hit for Musso. Rob Musso with a base hit. Bring up Lee Morrison with Mike Bushy on deck. Jody Barrier, the new pitcher here for Chazy. Wes True called ball 1. He appeals to Happy Ashline. Happy Ashline gives the strike indication. Morrison definitely went around on that one. Defensively, let's see the changes here for Chazy. Barrier pitching, throw to first, back in time. Behind the plate, is still Tim Martin. At first base, still Brad Bouchard. Second base is now Kevin Kuhlman, who moved over from shortstop. Shortstop is Darrell Avery, who was pitching. Has a strike 2. Third base is still Shane O'Connor. Left field is Chris Coulombe, who's come in for Brad LaBombard. 0-2 pitch. Ball misses. Throw down to second. We'll continue. Center field, Jason Labarge, who came in for Chad Stevens. In right field, Matt Williamson, who came in for Bill Gregoire. Hit to the right side. It should advance the runner. Hit the out at first, but Musso advances to third. 1 out. 1 out. Runner at third. Mike Bushy, the batter. He swings, hits it to third. O'Connor gonna go to first with it. Nice stretch at first by Brad Bouchard. Have 2 down. Musso scores. Bushy will get the RBI, makes it 5-2, and Chad Van Heusen the batter.
That's the way. Good, Ruby. That's the way. Got that run in. Nice hit. Nice hitting.
Ball. Strike.
Come on, Chad.
Ball in the dirt. Fouled. Stretch. And ball. Popped up. Maybe out of play. O'Connor calling. Foul ball. Ball 4. And Heusen walks. And the batter will be Eric Young.
Good walk. Way to go.
Pitch out. And then Heusen in. A ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 1. And Heusen in at third.
Count up.
Full count.
Got 2 on you, Eric, babe. Come on, babe. Let's go. Didn't hit it.
2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Tri-Village leading 5-2 in the pitch. Ball 4. That'll put Young on. Runners at the corners, and Craig Hicks the batter.
Helmet.
With runners at the corners, Chazy will have to be alert for the double steal. There goes Young. Martin does not throw down to second.
Come on, Craig. 2 runs out there now. Hit that ball. You can do it. Contact.
Get an RBI like I did.
Throw to third, and Heusen back.
I tried to dive right
Quit whistling at the pitcher now. Watch him, Chad. Jeremy, keep him away.
Ball gets away from Martin. Here comes Van Heusen. Makes it 6-2.
There's one RBI. Craig, come on, Aaron. There's one. Get the other one in. See if you can make him throw another wild one.
Nice stop there by Martin.
Man versus man.
Ball 4, Hicks walks. Runners at the corners again. Batter now, Matt Anktill. Runners at the corners. Swings at the first offering. Avery takes it at short. So Tri-Village picks up 2. And we go to the 5th inning with Tri-Village leading 6-2. Top of the 5th. Brad Bouchard, the batter. That's Daryl Avery on deck. 6-2 the score, comebacker to Musso. The first, and we have a 1 down. I'll bring up Sean Avery with Chris Coulombe on deck. We're taping this on Thursday, July 7th. With Chris Coulombe on deck. We'll mention we talked to his mother, Gloria. She said that John Coulombe, who was struck by a car while riding his bicycle on Route 9, will be hospitalized for a while. He does have some leg injuries. He will be in a hospital for a while. Way high. Swing and a miss. Way high. And a pitch. Foul back. Full count. Popped up. Young calling for it. 1 out. Chris Coulombe, the batter. Strike 1. Two outs. Top of the 5th. Chazy trailing 6-2 the Tri-Village. Strike 2. Strike 3, Coulombe goes down looking. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th with Tri-Village leading 6-2. Adam Bogue hit a 3-run homer his previous trip. Stepping in here at the bottom of the 5th. Strike.
Come on, Bob. Same thing as last time.
Come on, Adam.
What's the jumping hit?
Why don't you get a hit?
You could have caught it in your fit.
Ball.
Don't be scared, Adam. Don't worry.
Ball 2.
Oh, Adam.
Strike 2.
Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What's your count? Scout up.
3-2. Full count. No, 2-2. 2-2 the count. Misses low and inside, ball 3. Playing him deep. Playing Bogue deep after that previous trip. And a payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Mulligan. Sean Mulligan in at third. Throw to first, not in time. Bogue beats it out, the infield hit. And the batter will be Mike Fay, second baseman. High, gets away. Bogue's going to come to third. And on a wild pitch, Bogue gets into third. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. On the ground, back to barrier. You gotta run right toward Bogue. He's keeping it too long. Makes the play. Bogue should have been back at third. He had the opportunity, but Barrier made the tag. Nice play for Jody Barrier. And when Fay reaches on the fielder's choice, Rob Musso, the batter. So one outside ball. Well hit, base hit to left field. Runners at first and second, one out. Top of the order, Lee Morrison, the batter. Pickoff attempt at second. Ball. Foul back. Strike.
Second.
Strike 2.
Hey, Lee, come on, be ready now. 2 strikes. Gotta be ready. Gotta be ready.
Coming out.
Ball 2.
Push them in the head.
Like Mulligan thought he was Mike Tyson in that. Our runner hadn't slid. If he hadn't slid, he would have been tagged in the chin with that tag. You should get the ball should come in low, and you should make the tag in front of the base. Let the runner slide into the ball. Comebacker, gonna be trouble. Mulligan throws it away at first. Here comes Mike Fay. Yeah, we got a 7-2 ball game. Runners at the corners. And Mike Bushy, the batter. Pitch out. Throw to second's going to be way high.
Go!
Goes into center field. The run scores. Throw to third. Morrison in at third, safe. That makes it now 8-2. Runner at third and one out. You may have noticed that we shut down a lot between pitches and obviously between innings. We have just crossed the 1 hour mark of our tape. What we have taped thus far, fouled back.
Oh, Michael, he's up on it.
And this game is 1 hour and 42 minutes old. So we have been able to trim off 42 minutes of fat from this ball game. Baseball games have a tendency of lasting a long time, and they can get boring, so we try to trim off the time between pitches, especially on wild pitches and foul balls.
Oh, what?
Inside.
If I hit you in the head, is that right? I'll be in the bounds.
Three and one to count.
Be ready. You can do it. It's all yours. It's all yours. Be a hitter. Get ready. Get that back foot ready. Be ready.
She swings out a low one. This will drive in the run. Throw's going to come home. He's out the plate. Beautiful play, Darrell Avery. I thought he made a mistake throwing home. A nice play by Darrell Avery. Fired to Martin. Martin put the tag on and prevents a run. Makes it now 8-2. The score remains 8-2. 2 outs and Chad Van Heusen the batter.
Not only grasping, but
Stay there, boys.
Ball. Ball 2. Ball 3. Strike.
Drive him in.
Well hit. Drops in. Should score Bushy. And Chad Van Heusen in with a double. Makes it 9-2. And it'll bring up Eric Young, the first baseman. Gets away from Martin. In the dirt, here comes Van Heusen. He's just coasting. Scores easily, makes it 10-2.
Hey, be a hitter.
Strike.
one take a beer, buddy.
Ball 4, Young draws a walk. Batter now Craig Hicks in the dirt. Young will go to second.
Go for another one. Walk it.
Popped up. Mulligan makes the grab. That'll be third out. We'll go to the 6th inning with Tri-Village leading Chazy 10-2. Strike. This is Sean Mulligan batting. Heck of a catch there by Chad Van Heusen. That's short. So Mulligan is out as Van Heusen robs him of the base hit. And I'll bring up Jody Barrier.
Bring him down, bring him down.
Sean, you're gonna catch.
Well,
You're gonna catch.
No walk here at this point, no walk.
ball. Swings at an inside pitch. Slowed down by Van Heusen, but that's it. A base hit for Barrier.
Good job, Jody.
Bring up Jason Labarge, center fielder. One out. We're in the top of the sixth in this 7-inning ball game. Outside ball.
Back ball, Calvin.
I had intended to go to Plattsburgh following this game to cover the Northeastern and Northern Adirondack boys in the St. John's Summer Basketball League, which is scheduled for 8:30, and that's only 37 minutes from now. And with at least another inning to go here, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Base hit. Gets away in center. Barrier's going to head for third. He'll be in there easily. Good play there. Musso backing up to throw at third. Ball would have been out of play if Musso hadn't been there, so good play by Musso. Keeps the runner from scoring. On the throw to third, Labarge goes into second. So we have runners at second and third. One out. And Matt Williamson, the batter. Strike one. 9-2, or excuse me, 10-2. 10-2. Tri-Village leading. Chazy hit to third. Morrison fires to Young. Here's a throw to the plate. It'll be off the mark. Barrier scores. So Barrier makes it 10-3. Labarge goes to third. And the batter will be Tim Martin. Martin will come in to pitch in the bottom of the sixth. He's been the catcher. But he will pitch in the next half inning. And tight, ball one.
Good level swing, Tim. Get that elbow up. No lazy back. No, man.
Up the middle. And Heusen for the first just in time. So we'll go to the bottom of the sixth with Tri-Village leading Chazy 10-3.
Good play, buddy. Good play. Right there, my pitch is rough. But don't worry.
Matt Engtill leading off the bottom of the sixth. Looks at one way high. Tim Martin on the pitching rubber.
Non-breaking curveball, folks. 40.
Drop in.
Yeah!
Engtill, leadoff single. Hitting off the bottom of the sixth, and Adam Bogue will step in now.
Come on, Adam, let's have another one. Yeah.
Ball one to Bogue. Ball two. Foul ball. And tight ball. Ball four, Bogue draws a walk.
Okay, Adam. Come on, Mike.
Bogue wants something to swing at, but he walks. Mike Fay, the batter, strike one.
Mike. Oh, yeah, right.
1-1. Ball, 2-1.
Mike.
Infield fly called on that one. Runners can advance at their own risk. Infield fly. West True thought it was a sufficient enough pop-up. Bring up Rob Musso. Runners at second and third. The ball gets away from Mulligan. Here comes Engtill. He's going to score. And the ball gets away from the catcher, from the pitcher covering, and Bogue scores. Makes it 12-3. Tri-Village leading Chazy.
Musso. No RBI.
Strike. Ball and tight.
Randy did it. Randy did it.
Foul back. Foul back. Gets by barrier. Off his forearm. Musso will reach on the air. And the batter will be Lee Morrison.
Go, Leroy.
I told you I did last time, but I'm not sure.
Oh! Get back, watch it, Raleigh, back! Foul ball. Oh, yeah.
Foul ball. No, fair ball. Out at second. Throw to first. Double play. Double play.
What happened? What happened? Oh, why is he out? Why is he out? Yeah. Maybe he went to first. That's right, because he didn't run, right? You didn't call him out. Why didn't you run?
Because I thought it was foul, that's why.
Sorry, Lee. Sorry.
Morrison didn't run because he thought it was foul. You always run. You run until you hear the word foul. So big error there, on mental error on Morrison. Runner on first. Who was runner on first? Musso had to hold up. Once the ball was dropped, he could run. He did. He got thrown out at second. He was forced at second, but Morrison standing at the plate. Should have been running on that. We'll go to the 7th with the score now 12-3. Top of the 7th. Mark Ballin, the batter. He has come in to play second base in the previous inning. Chris Ballin is on deck. He's in third. And that's the only other changes we had. Looks like it hit him. Hit him in the back. In the small of the back. At the top of the 7th. Ballin will go to first. Musso hits him in the back. We have a Randy Patry back in at third for Tri-Village. So bring up Chris Ballin, third baseman, with Daryl Avery on deck, and Chris Coulombe to follow him. 12-3 is our score. 12-3 Tri-Village, holding on to a 9-run lead here in the top of the 7th. Ball. Ball.
Bear down, Rob. Bear down.
Fouled. Strike. Ball.
Rob. No walk, Rob. Go right in there.
Strike 3. Well, Allen is out on strikes. Bring up Daryl Avery. One out in the top of the 7th. Ball. I see Adam Bogue back on the bench, so possibly Matt Fredette back in the ball game. Ball.
Come on, D, be ready. There's batter up there. Let's go. Come on, Rob.
Going for 2 infield.
Oh, gets away at first. And Vallon will be in at second. Ball.
Come on, Rob.
Strike.
Come on, Rob.
Ball. Ball 4. Bring up Chris Coulombe. One out, runners at first and second. Strike, get the letters. Very hazy evening here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's only 8:14 and the sun is already hidden behind the haze. Strike 3. West True thought about it for a second and decided it was a strike. Strike 3. Coulomb goes down looking. When it's that close, you got to be swinging. Sean Mulligan, the batter. 2 outs. Runners at second, first and second. Also delivery high, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Umpires today have been Wes True and Happy Ashline. The coach is Rob Gravel for Chazy. Leonard Patry for Tri-Village. Ball 4. That will load them up. The bases will be loaded. And well-known slugger Jody Barrier, my cousin, will bat. Ball 1-1. Ball 2. 12-3 the score. Ball 3, 3-1 to count. Walk would drive in a run. Well hit. And Matt Anktil, I believe, in left field. Yes, Matt Anktil makes the grab, and that'll be it. The final score. The Tri-Village Patriots from Champlain-Rouses Point and Moores 12 and Chazy 3. That's the way it was on July 7th, 1988 at Northeastern Clinton Central School Field.